Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. So today, as you can see, I am going to start this analysis by looking at the price action Bitcoin in a weekly time frame, because in a weekly the price of Bitcoin could be preparing itself for another huge movement. Because if you look at the price structure using this Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve, you can see, guys, in the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin has found or managed to find a proper support above this orange line, the 23.61 Fibonacci level, after that has always brought the price towards the next Fibonacci line, which is this 38.20, and this 38.20 Fibonacci level is lying around 58,800 price area. So what must happen here in a weekly time frame that the price of Bitcoin also gets gravitated towards this 38.20 Fibonacci line? So the price of Bitcoin here in a weekly time frame must close the weekly above this 23.61 Fibonacci level, which is around $46,120. So if we manage to close this week above this 23.61 Fibonacci level, that could be a very bullish scenario for Bitcoin. Why am I showing you this? Because if you look at the past Bitcoin price action, whenever the price of Bitcoin has managed to show this new impulsive movement and also find support at this orange line, after that we have tested this 38.20 Fibonacci line, this green line. Another one here. Once we broke out of this 23.61 Fibonacci level, we also tested this 38.20 Fibonacci line, and you can see this scenario has unfolded again and again. I mean, when the price of Bitcoin was able to find support at this orange line, the 23.61 Fibonacci level, the green line, the 38.20 Fibonacci line, has also been always tested. So this usually has happened only during the uptrend, right? So if the price of Bitcoin also manages to find a proper support now above this orange line, the 23.61 Fibonacci level, around $46,120, then this will also indicate a new impulsive movement towards this 38.20 Fibonacci line, which could be around 58,800 price area. So that's why this weekly is going to be a very important weekly candle for us. And beside this example, guys, what I also want to show you in today's video is this CPR indicator, because according to this CPR indicator, the leading indicator, the price of Bitcoin came exactly, guys, at this monthly R1 line. Because yesterday when we talked about this CPR line, the price was approaching around this monthly R1 line, but you can see as soon as we reach the monthly R1 line, exactly after that area, we got some sort of a rejection. Now the question here is the price of Bitcoin also going to see a pullback first before starting this new impulsive movement? Because if you look at this price structure here, for example, in most of the cases before, we have shown an actual trend reversal in this manner, because in a downtrend the price will never touch this monthly R1 line. When the price of Bitcoin was in an uptrend, as I've talked about this so many times in my videos, you can see the monthly R1 line always gets tested, or let's say in more than 95% it gets tested. And every time when we came across this monthly R1 line, you can see price after that, right, showed this reversal here as well, reversal. After reaching this monthly R1 line, reversal, right? But here, as you can see, it broke out of it, another one, rejection, short, reversal. Beside this September month, the price of Bitcoin, right, always tested the monthly R1 line. So that's why I've said it so many times. This monthly R1 line gets tested only when the price of Bitcoin is preparing itself for new movement. Because when the price was always testing this monthly R1 line, you can see after approaching this April month from 2021, the price here was not able to touch the monthly R1 line. You can see this green line. After that, we started this downward rally where this R1 line was always left open. But as soon as the price here in 2021 July month touched the monthly R1 line, also got a reversal, but still continued this rally. And you can see every time when we touched the monthly R1 line, even after we saw a bigger retracement, price still managed to continue this new impulsive movement. So that's why, guys, that's why in our case, this monthly R1 line was always left open, which was indicating the price is in a downtrend. But now you can see this here, the March month, the price has finally touched the monthly R1 line. So what does this indicate? in most of the cases, after touching the arrow line, even if we are going to see any sort of a reversal, right, it is still very, very bullish scenario for Bitcoin, because this only happens when the trend is preparing for new impulsive movement. And why am I saying you this? Because if we look at this one example using these 4 different indicators, let me show you here. So now, before I switch into other chart, beside this Crypto Anup English channel, we also have Crypto Anup German channel. So if you want to follow me there, the link is provided in the description down below. And beside this, guys, to all the traders watching this video right now, we have up to $8,200 crypto exchange bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, then the link to exchanges are provided in the description down below, and you will get your bonus after your initial deposit. So if you want to take advantage, the time is right now. So according to these 4 different indicators, also here in a daily time frame, at the top, this is 50 and 20 exponential moving average. So whenever we have said the price of Bitcoin shows a bullish movement, before that we have seen these 4 different indicators confirming the price movement. For example, this bullish cross, you can see where the 20 exponential, the green line, crossing above the 50 exponential moving average. At the same time, MACD is starting this bullish crossover, RSI line starting to jump above 50 level, and at the same time, the T3CCI indicator, positive territory. And whenever these 4 indicators has confirmed this bullish crossover, after that we have also seen a bullish price movement. You can see here from the past Bitcoin price action, really nice bullish price movement. So that's why, since the price of Bitcoin is forming this exact crossover, I mean this 20 exponential crossover, 50 exponential moving average, MACD, bullish MACD cross, RSI above 50 level, and also the T3CCI in a positive territory, this could lead to some really nice impulsive movement. So where is our focus going to be? Because I showed you, even if this is going to be more of a fake out, doesn't matter. The price of Bitcoin here has some potential to retest around the 0.5 to 0.618 Fibonacci line. What is that? Where is that? I am going to show you now. So now let me add this Fibonacci line from this swing high till this swing low area. Guys, why is it so important for us, this 0.5 to 0.618? It's because we have seen whenever the price of Bitcoin has shown an actual reversal here in this manner, continue this impulsive movement, we have always came across this 0.618 Fibonacci line, found support above it, and only after that we have continued this rally. But in our case, since we are still below this 0.5 and this 0.618 Fibonacci line, for us right now, our focus is going to be between this Fibonacci line, the 0.618 and 0.5 Fibonacci line. So this here in the medium short term or also in the upcoming days is where we could be getting possibly gravitating, and only after reaching around this area the price is going to decide what to do next. Because we know, according to this Fibonacci line and also according to the descending broadening wedge, the first target after breaking this resistance around 45,000 is always the top of this descending broadening wedge. And we have said this top of the descending broadening wedge is also lining up perfectly with this 0.5 Fibonacci level around 51 to 50,000 price range. So that's why this 50 to 51,000 is where we could be getting gravitated in the upcoming days for Bitcoin. But it doesn't mean we have to see a price movement here in this manner, as I've already been very clear. Even if we are going to see any sort of a retracement, we know now this 45,000, which used to be one of the strongest line of resistance, right? Strongest line of resistance, could be acting as a strong line of support. And this could also be more of a retest around this previous temporary raise line before again starting this new impulsive movement towards this 50,000 range. And now guys, beside this example, what I also want to include in today's video is this ascending triangle. So if you look at this price action again here in a daily time frame, I'm going to keep it very simple, because we knew that around this 45,000 the price of Bitcoin has always found a strong resistance, right? And if you look here to the downside, this lower line was a strong line of support. But now if we look at the price structure, since this was actually looked as a bearish scenario, because ascending triangle in a downtrend is a bearish scenario, but in our case we have managed to break this resistance line, because you can see this 45,000, right, was a strong line of resistance. We have managed to break this resistance line. So if this trend is going to continue, because the lower line here acted as a support line and now any sort of a retracement could be a retest of this previous temporary raise line, just like what I showed you with this descending bottom wedge, right? Temporary raise line retest around 45,000 and again continue this rally here to the upside. So that's why for us in a weekly, we want this weekly candle to close over 46,000, but in a daily, we want the price also to remain above 45,000 range, because if we do that, then this trend has a very high probability of also showing this continuation here to the upper direction. So these are some of the important scenario what I thought sharing with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and also for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So guys, by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.